Today we're diving into the top 10 best movies on Amazon Prime in 2026. From heart-pounding action to mind-bending thrillers, these must-watch films will blow your mind. Get ready to update your watch list now. Coming in at number 10, Primate. The story follows a middle school girl and her friends who find themselves being relentlessly chased by a rabid chimpanzee. Set in a tense and terrifying environment, the group must use their wits to survive against this unexpected and ferocious predator. As the primate's rampage escalates, the friends are pushed to their limits, fighting for their lives against a creature that is both intelligent and brutally strong. The narrative builds suspense as they navigate through danger, uncovering the dark circumstances that led to the animal's violent behavior. Coming in at number 9, The Wrecking Crew. The story follows two estranged half-brothers, Johnny and James, who are forced to reunite after their father's mysterious death in Hawaii. As they set out to uncover the truth behind what happened, buried family secrets resurface and loyalties are tested, unveiling a deep conspiracy that threatens to tear their family apart. Set against the vibrant streets of Hawaii, the action comedy follows the brothers as they reluctantly team up, ready to wreck anything that gets in their way, while discovering that family bonds are harder to break than they thought. Coming in at number 8, The Bluff. The story follows Ursel Bloody Mary Bodden, a former pirate who thought she had escaped her violent past and found peace in the Cayman Islands with her beloved husband and son. Her quiet life is shattered when her infamous former Captain Connor arrives seeking revenge. Forced to confront the demons she tried to bury, Ursel is drawn back into a deadly game of secrets and survival. Armed with her swordsmanship, ingenious traps, and a fierce will to protect those she loves, she wages a brutal war against Connor's ruthless crew to defend everything she holds dear. Coming in at number 7, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. The story is set in a Los Angeles diner, where a man claiming to be from the future warns a group of strangers that a powerful artificial intelligence will soon destroy the world. He explains that this is his 117th attempt to select the right group of volunteers to help stop the impending disaster. After much deliberation, he chooses a small group of ordinary people, including a couple of teachers and a grieving mother. As the police surround the diner and the AI's influence grows, the group must track down a young boy whose invention is on the verge of taking over the world, exploring how technology quietly shapes daily life. Coming in at number 6, Pretty Lethal. The story follows 5 young American ballerinas traveling to a prestigious dance competition in Europe when their bus breaks down, forcing them to seek shelter at a remote inn run by a former ballerina. What seems like a safe haven quickly turns into a deadly trap when their teacher is murdered and the girls discover they are being hunted. Forced to work together to survive, they realize that their rigorous ballet training has turned them into agile, strong, and surprisingly lethal fighters. Using their acrobatic skills and grace under pressure, they transform from victims into formidable warriors, fighting for their lives in a bloody and darkly humorous battle.
Coming in at number 5, How to Make a Killing. The story follows Beckett Redfellow, the estranged grandson of an obscenely wealthy dynasty who was cut off from the family fortune when his mother married beneath her station. As an adult working a modest tailoring job and haunted by what might have been, Beckett discovers a legal technicality. He stands to inherit the Redfellow fortune, provided the 7 relatives ahead of him are no longer in the picture. What unfolds is a darkly comedic and meticulously plotted ascent as Beckett engineers subtle, carefully orchestrated accidents to eliminate his competition, exploring the intoxicating pull of generational wealth and the personal cost of obsession. Coming in at number 4, Send Help. The story follows 2 business colleagues, a man and a woman, who become stranded on a deserted island as the only survivors of a plane crash. Forced to overcome past grievances and deep-seated office rivalries, they must work together to stay alive against the elements, wild animals, and their own deteriorating sanity. But they are not in the office anymore, and an unsettling, darkly humorous battle of wills and wits begins as each tries to outmaneuver the other. The survival thriller explores how fear, desperation, and isolation push them to their breaking points in a fight for rescue. Coming in at number 3, Crime 101. The story follows cool-headed jewel thief Mike Davis, who has perfected a set of rules and rituals to successfully carry out daring heists along the Pacific Coast Highway. As he plans one last big job to finally retire, a disgruntled handler secretly enlists a smash-and-grab loose cannon to usurp Mike's lucrative final score. Meanwhile, a relentless and disheveled detective is the only one who sees a pattern in the robberies. As an insurance broker becomes entangled in the increasingly tangled web, the characters circle one another in a slow-burning tension that culminates in a nerve-jangling climax where the outcome is anything but predictable. Coming in at number 2, The Running Man. The story is set in a near-future society where The Running Man is the top-rated television show, a deadly competition where contestants known as runners must survive 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins, with every move broadcast to a bloodthirsty public. Desperate to save his sick daughter, working-class Ben Richards is convinced by the show's charming but ruthless producer to enter the game as a last resort, but Ben's defiance, instincts, and grit turn him into an unexpected fan favorite and a threat to the entire system. As ratings skyrocket, so does the danger, forcing Ben to outwit not just the hunters, but a nation addicted to watching him fall. Coming in at number 1, Mission: Impossible – The Final Reckoning. The story follows Ethan Hunt and the Impossible Missions force as they race to stop a sentient, globe-spanning artificial intelligence known as the Entity from triggering a global nuclear war. As the AI tightens its grip on the world's intelligence networks, Ethan must face off against its human proxy, Gabriel, and governments who want the powerful key that Hunt possesses for themselves. The mission pits him against forces from his past while culminating in a massive final showdown to destroy the Entity within a doomsday vault, bringing the franchise's central conflict to an epic conclusion with the signature death-defying stunts the series is known for. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update.